What's up, guys? The Snowman here. I've got a fun basketball video planned for today. It's my top 10 greatest shots in NBA history. So much of the discourse surrounding the NBA is about who or what is the best of all time, so I figured this would be an entertaining topic. I've already ranked the best players ever, the best coaches, teams, even the best jerseys, but I'm excited to rank the top 10 shots in the history of the NBA. Let's get into it. My 10th greatest shot in NBA history, John Stockton's three-pointer in 1997, Game 6 against the Houston Rockets to send the Jazz to their first ever NBA Finals, a buzzer beater near the top of the arc, nothing but net. The Jazz had been knocking on the door the past 13 seasons, making the playoffs every single year, and Stockton finally put them over the hump. The only reason this shot isn't higher on my list, it was a tie game when Stockton scored, so the Jazz always had overtime or a potential Game 7 at home if things went wrong. Number 9 is the only regular season shot on my list, but Steph Curry, February of 2016, deserves his flowers. Curry hit an epic 38-foot dagger in OKC against KD, Russ, and the Thunder. So many unbelievable aspects to this shot. It garnered a rare double bang from the incomparable Mike Breen. It helped the Warriors set the record for most wins in a regular season that year at 73. Also, this was Steph's 12th three of the game, tying the NBA record at the time for most threes in a single game, and it was also the birth of Steph's iconic night-night celebration. The clutchness levels off the chart for Robert Horry and his game-winning buzzer beater three in the 2002 Western Conference Finals versus the Kings. It was Game 4, Lakers down in the series 2-1, down by 2 points at the end. Kobe missed at the rim, Shaq's putback was no good. All of a sudden the ball found its way to Big Shot Bob, and he absolutely drilled it to help LA win one of the greatest postseason series of all time. If Horry misses it, they go down 3-1, probably fall to the Kings. Instead, the Lakers win a third straight NBA championship. More of the Lakers at number 7, Magic Johnson's legendary Sky Hook 1987 NBA Finals versus the Boston Celtics in the game's preeminent rivalry of the 1980s. The Lakers and Celtics had combined to win 6 of the previous 7 titles. This was Bird versus Magic, Game 4 in Boston. LA down by 1 point, and Magic wanted the ball in his hands to decide the game. He caught the inbounds and proceeded to glide across the floor, softly releasing a hook shot over 3 defenders in Mikal Parrish and Bird, helping yet another championship return to Tinseltown. Not as high stakes for number 6, but degree of difficulty in the walk-off fashion makes Damian Lillard's fall-away 3 against the Rockets in 2014 so memorable for me. Only a first-round series, Blazers up 3-2, but they were at home, couldn't afford to go back to Houston for Game 7, down 2 with 0.9 seconds left. That's when Lillard caught the inbound and immediately launched this three-point bomb from the left wing, which ended the series on the spot. Lillard, one of 2 players in NBA history to end multiple playoff series on a buzzer beater, the other player being Michael Jordan. Top 5 now, speaking of off-balance buzzer beater Jays, to end a playoff series, Kawhi Leonard, 2019 Game 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers. Winner-take-all game, tied at 90 with 4 seconds left. You could make a case that Philly was the second best team in the East that year. Kawhi gets the pass and dribbles from the logo all the way down to the right corner, just barely gets off a fadeaway shot against Joel Embiid, and the ultimate drama while the ball was in the air, 4 separate bounces on the rim, a quadruple doink game winner. Toronto rejoices and wins their first title a month later. Number 4 needs no introduction, MJ versus the Cavs in 1989, literally nicknamed The Shot. Game 5, winner-take-all game in the first round. Bulls were down by a point with 3 seconds left. That's when Jordan delivered just one of a countless number of heroic moments in his career, a pull-up free throw line jump shot to crush the Cavaliers. The celebration by MJ almost as iconic as the shot itself. This shot, the only game-winning buzzer beater in a playoff winner-take-all game in NBA history, and it's not even the greatest shot that Jordan ever made. Next up, I have Kyrie Irving's history-altering pull-up 3 with less than a minute left to help his Cavs defeat the greatest regular season team of all time, the 73-9 Warriors. It was Game 7 of the finals, score tied at 89, a defensive struggle. Golden State had only lost 3 games at home all year. That's when Kyrie went into his bag of tricks against Steph Curry, inside-out dribble to create space, and then he uncorked it from the right wing. The Cavs got a stop on Curry moments later as Cleveland became the first team ever to erase a 3-1 series deficit in the finals and break their 52-year championship drought. Number 2 is when Ray Allen saved the Miami Heat season in the 2013 finals versus San Antonio. Game 6, Heat down by 3 with less than 10 seconds left and staring a long offseason in the face. Chris Bosh grabs an offensive rebound and delivers a pinpoint pass to Allen, who was born to hit the shot. A product of muscle memory from countless hours in the gym, Allen knew exactly how many steps to take to get behind the three-point line. The shot itself was majestic, with everything on the line. The championship trophy already getting prepped on the floor, seconds away from being handed to the Spurs. In one simple motion, Ray rewrote the history books. Finally, my number 1 greatest shot in NBA history, the GOAT, Michael Jordan, one final game-winning jumper to win a 6th championship for his Bulls over the Utah Jazz in 1998. You really need to take a macro look at this moment to appreciate everything that made it great. This was the end of an era, an iconic last dance with Jordan, Pippen, and Coach Phil Jackson in danger of going to a Game 7 versus Utah, but Jordan made a layup, got a massive steal against Karl Malone, and then the push-off 20-footer against Byron Russell with 5.2 seconds remaining to clinch a 6th Chicago title. It was the culmination of all the blood, sweat, and tears from perhaps the greatest athlete to ever live. Thanks a lot for watching my top 10 greatest NBA shots video. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you would remove from my list or what you think I forgot to put on. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media for more basketball and other sports content. Cheers!